Good morning, mathematicians. Miss RG here. I'm excited to be here and do another fun activity with you today. Today for our lesson, I am going to need to find something in my kitchen that I could use as a counter. So little objects that I can count. So if you hold on just for one moment, I'm going to use my disappearing skills and go find something in my kitchen. Okay, look what I found. I love almonds, so I will always be able to find almonds in my kitchen whenever I'm looking for counters. What other things could I use for counters in my kitchen? Oh, beans, like dried beans, popcorn. Oh my goodness, there's all sorts of things. But I'm going to show you today. So here are my almonds. I might have to turn the camera down. Sometimes we have to do that. Oh, there's both of my puppies wondering what I'm doing with the almonds. Okay, so I have a little handful of almonds right here. Here's the other thing I love that I always have in my house, pasta, dried pasta. You can use that. They break easily, so you have to be kind of careful. Let's see, how many pieces of pasta do I have? One, two, count with me. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I have 5 pieces of pasta. And I'm gonna do kind of a disappearing act like I did earlier. I'm gonna put the pasta in 2 hands. So right now I have it in 1 hand, but I'm gonna separate it into 2 hands, and I'm not gonna look. It's kind of hard for me. Pasta is so thin, it's hard for me to tell how many I have in 1 hand. So I'm not gonna look at what I have in this hand over here, but I'm gonna hold up what I still have in this hand. How many pieces of pasta do I have in this hand? I have 2 pieces of pasta in this hand. How many pieces of pasta did we say that we had to start with? That's right, we had 5. So we had 5 to start with, and I have 2 pieces of pasta in this hand. How many pieces of pasta do you think are in my other hand? If you need to pause the video, you can pause it right here if you need some think time. You can even draw a picture. So we started with 5 pieces of pasta. I have 2 in this hand. What's my mystery number in the other hand? Shall I show it? Keep your microphones turned off and tell me what number you think is in the other hand. Would you like to show me on your fingers? Put your fingers into the camera. How many pieces of pasta do you think I have? Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Kind of hard to see. So here's my first hand. I have 2 pieces of pasta. How many of you said that I have 3 pieces of pasta in my other hand? Because 3 and 2, if we put them all back together, we would have a total of 5 pieces of pasta, wouldn't we? All right, that's kind of a fun thing to do with your family. You could show your family how many of something you had. So say, for example, I have, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops, yeah, that's 8. Okay, I'm gonna put the other ones down for now. So I have 8 almonds in my hand, okay? And maybe you could go up to someone in your house and you could say to them, I have blank. We know we have 8, but you can choose a number. I have 8 almonds in my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some without you seeing in my other hand. So now I have almonds in both hands. And then if you can reveal, that means to show. I'm gonna put one hand behind my back so my family can't see, and they're gonna guess how many is in this hand after I show them what I have in this other hand. So we knew we started with 8. I'm gonna show you. How many do I have in my hand right now? Can I count with me? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 in this hand. I started with 8. And what's going to be in this hand? You want to turn off your camera? If you need some think time, that's okay. What do you think I have in this hand? I have 3 in this hand. The other people in your house, if you do this with them, they can try to guess. You can try to stump them. You could even do 12 in one hand. That would make it even harder, wouldn't it? And then take some into the other hand. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we have. So we have 3 in this hand. What did you think? Go ahead and show me on your fingers. Hold them up to the camera. How many do you think is in this hand? Oh, it's hard for me to see. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think if I put them all back together, I'll have 8? Let's line them up. Oops. That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So I'm wondering if you could find objects. Maybe check with the grown-ups in your house that it's okay to use those objects. If you can find some objects that you could use as counters, you could even use blocks from your room. When my son was little, he had all sorts of toy dinosaurs. He could have used a million toy dinosaurs from his room. And see if you could show the total amount to someone in your home, and then put some in one hand and have them guess. You can show them one hand, this hand or this hand, but only one, and have them guess how many objects are in the other hand. Let's see if they can do it.